hard. So proud of myself. So proud of myself. Just driving along down to the beach where I've been coming down for, well, nearly the last 70 days. And the last kind of 2 weeks, I've tapered off. We need to just drink our drink and then go for a walk, right? I've drank half a litre. No, I drank 1 litre of water already this morning. This will be 1.5 when I finish this. It is nearly 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 8:52 a.m. Monday morning. Hey, Debbie Sue, how you going? Yeah, isn't it funny? Like, I literally just said good night to you. Like, literally, well, nearly 9 hours ago. Mike was being a smart ass and said, I'll see you in 5 hours on live. So I beat him to that. I got through a couple more hours, right? I know, 5 more days. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Driving down to the beach. I'm at the beach, Debbie Sue. We are going to go for a walk. I just need to drink this because I've got to drink it. That's a good drink, I've got to say. Are you alive right now? I think so. Am I alive? I don't know, Alison. Are you alive? Is who alive? Are we really here? That's a good question. Really good question. How are you, Alison? Have you got some sleep? Your puppy has been giving you lots of grief. Have you been sleeping? All right, guys, we've got to go. I've got some green lips to go with my green makeup for Friday night. Day of the Dead? No, it wasn't Halloween. Halloween, I look like a green witch, didn't I? Okay. We have an overcast day, guys, which I'm okay for that. All right. Keys, water. We need a hat. All right. She's a bit windy out here today. You know what? We're going to use a different hat. Oh, where's my hat? Hold on. My God, the back of my car is like a brothel, literally. All right. Oh, there's my keys. All right, guys. Jumping for joy time because we're joyful because we're alive, right? And we are live. We're live. Hat on. Just bear with me while I dress myself. Alright. Okay. Let's go. It is 8:55. We've got 45-minute walk. No live. Debbie Sue, could you moderate live for me in like 10 minutes? You're going live? Okay, cool. Well, I'll be here. I'm going to do my 45 minutes. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm probably not going to be that much fun this morning. I just need to walk. I don't want to stop. I just feel like I need to get my 45 minutes in. And it's windy, so I'm not sure if you can hear me very well. So it's going to be one of those silent lives kind of thing. Oh, well, look at the ocean today. She's wild. She's wild. Okay guys, it's quite windy. I'm not sure what it sounds like to you guys. It is what it is, right? This is Mother Nature at her best. Anyway, day 70 guys. I'm just going to keep on talking because I don't know if you can hear me or not very well, but I'm just going to keep on talking. Like, this is like my dear diary. So day 70, oh shivers, nearly got nailed. Sorry Alison, I'm really distracted. I'm not sure what's going on with you, with your dog or something. Oh shivers. I hope your dog's okay, or will be okay. Are you going to a vet? Oh, shivers. Oh, that's a bit soggy. Jimbo! You just missed the jumping for joy, Jimbo. The sun rose like 4 hours ago. She's up somewhere. How are you, Jim? You've got Alison in the house and you've got Debbie Sue. I think you've met Jim before, guys, mainly off-grid. Jim from Maine. I know, Jim! 5 bloody days! And technically, well, yeah, we've already started this day, haven't we? Day 70. It is 8:58 a.m. I've already drank 1.5 litres of water. We're doing our 45-minute outside exercise, ticking that off. We're taking a photo of our body, tick. And we've read 10 pages of a book. We're not going to drink any alcohol today. And we're going to stick to our diet. And that is 75 hard for 75 days. No excuses. Just fucking do it. That's pretty much it, guys. And I think you've pretty much seen, I've just pretty much done it. And it has come with a cost. You can make your mind up what do you think that cost is, because I guess it can be very different for every individual, the cost of doing a 75 hard. This challenge, many people start the challenge, but many people unfortunately give up because it is not easy. And I tell you, there's been many moments I've wanted to give up. And then obviously when I finish the 75 hard, I'll tell you my real feelings about it. I think at the moment I just got to get it done, right? It doesn't matter. Talking about it's not going to change anything. I've just got to get it done. Thank you, Debbie Sue. Honestly, you guys have been really, really troopers, pushing me, egging me on, listening to me, because that's been part of it too, guys. Like, it's been highly emotional, you know that, guys. These kind of challenges, they do really they push you and challenge you in many ways. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons in this 75 hard, I'll be honest. I've been the test bunny for it, so to speak. But yeah, I honestly did hope that I would get a video out about the 75 hard while I was doing 75 hard to tell you, introduce what it is. Oh, look, there's still time. But I'm not going to pressure myself. More than likely, I'm not going to get one out. But I got to say, guys, well, actually, I'll put it to you guys. Hey, Mike, how you going? So So, Mike, I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning, Mike? So, Mike, you had a giggle last night when you guys were all telling me to go to bed at midnight when I finished the Day of the Dead series. And Mike goes, "Oh, we'll see you in 5 hours on the beach." Well, it's been 9 hours. I had a sleep in, Mike. I deserved a sleep in this morning. Oh, and I feel better for it, guys. But yeah, I'd love to ask you guys, what do you see in me in the last 75 days about this 75 hard? I mean, lovely words that you just said, Mike. Sorry, oh my gosh, Jim. What's your name? Jim. Jim, lovely. Yeah. I've tried to be positive, but I've also been, I've also tried to keep it real. Like, you guys heard me, like, there's some days, it has been hard. So yeah, I'd love to know your perspective. I mean, a lot of you guys have known me before the 75 hard. So what do you see from watching? What do you think the pros? Let's go with the pros. What do you think the positive that you're seeing out of me in the last 75 days, or last 70 days, should I say? Wow. I didn't actually put sunscreen on, guys, because I thought it was overcast, which is really a bad thing because when it's overcast, you can still get sunburnt. It is warm now. Paul! Hello, Paul. How you going, mate? Well, it must be 10 o'clock your time. Have you already gone for your morning walk? What's your weather like down in Victoria at the moment? Did I hear some bad weather? You had some bad weather? We've been having some weird weather here too. So here we are, we've got Lavender's Rock that's been tipped around. There's our love heart. There's always an opportunity to have our drink of water. So Jim, you see more smiles and more confidence. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Interesting to know. No walking today. It's been raining all night. Oh no. All right. Okay, let's do something. Let's check our phone, our watch. Smartwatch time. What's the heart rate, guys? What's heart rate? Let's walk while we check the heart rate. What do you reckon my heart rate is? I mean, I've just been lightly walking. I feel like I've got a little bit of my heart rate going. 89, 91. Okay, it's growing. I'm alive, as Alison said. Are you alive? Are you alive? 93, 95. Okay, we're going. 97. Why? Go. Let me just wait till my phone. 103, 105. Okay, guys, I'm slightly elevated. 106, 104. Okay, now I'm going down. Okay, let's press the button again. That's just a bit weird. That is a bit weird. Okay, now we're back. Now it's tracking it again. I mean, I don't know how accurate these, smarty watchy things are. To be honest, I'm really going to be honest. I mean, I think you can gauge. I guess what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to gauge it myself. I'm using the smartwatch to kind of gauge my heart rate so that I don't have to actually wear it. Okay, now we're growing again. 100, 102, 104, 106, 107, 109, 110. Crap, I don't think it works. Okay, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I think, obviously, I feel my breath. I feel like I'm slightly out of breath, even though I can talk. But, let's face it, I could talk underwater. And it's a proven fact, I can talk underwater. When I've gone scuba diving, I've made noises underwater, trying to, say things. Morning. So Simply Debbie Sue says she's seeing more peace in me. And I have to agree with that, definitely. Even though, I feel like I've been a lot more time poor with all the, things I've got to tick off in the 75 days, right? Or in the days. But I'm definitely honing more in on peace, quietness, and, giving myself a little bit back, which, I think I famously do too much. But, in the last week, 2 weeks, I've definitely realised, I've had to get rid of things off my list. Like the herb club, didn't go to the herb club this morning, didn't go to the herb club last Monday. I just can't fit it in, right? I will go back next week. But right now, I need to prioritise me and my own mental health over, and to get this done. Man. Honestly, I really miss this walk, guys. I know, the start of my 75 hard, I was doing a lot of walking. But obviously I've started to change my ways, as in I'm starting to prioritise weight-bearing exercises like boxing, using weights, the tricep push-ups, all those kind of things. Because, bones are very important, right? There's no use in being, completely cardio fit and not being strong. You need to do a bit of both, right? I mean, I think I love walking that much that it's always going to be more on the walking stage for me, because I can't see myself becoming a weight junkie kind of thing. I really enjoy walking. I mean, I don't walk just for the exercise. I walk for being by the ocean or by the mountains, walking to see platypus or koalas or animals, walking just to be in nature, right? It's so good for our souls. The plus is that obviously, the cardiovascular. I mean, that's why, I asked Paul, why do you walk? I mean, I don't think it's a weird question of why you walk, because you just walk, right? But I'd love to know your take on it, Paul, because, you're just as busy walker as I am. So walking this way, guys, I can't see the screen as much. So, not ignoring you, but I am ignoring you. But I will tap in every now and then, hey? So I'm honestly, at the same time, I'm really glad that the Day of the Dead celebration's over. So I can now, get back to my normal routine. I mean, I've been going to bed quite late, guys, so I need to hone back on that. Sleep is so important. So important. So I'm really glad that the Day of the Dead series went well. I finished that off last night. I will put them all into a playlist. I have a playlist started, but I haven't added the last couple of days in. So that way it's there to add into for next year. And like I said, I put out to the universe last night that I definitely want to go to Mexico and actually have a Day of the Dead celebration with a family. So last night I actually put that intention out there too. Well, I set it out in a live. That's putting it out to the universe, right? But I also had messaged a girlfriend of mine in Mexico saying that, exactly what I said. I said I'll put it out to the universe that I definitely will be coming back to Mexico around the Day of the Dead time. Maybe not next year. It definitely won't be next year. Maybe, who knows? Who knows what happens, right, next year? but it could be the next year, right? But I definitely want to add to my playlist by having a Day of the Dead celebration in Mexico with a family. I think for me personally, you know, obviously I've had 8 years of the celebration with my family and myself at home. And I really would like to see how it's celebrated in a Mexican family. Mexico. So, like I said last night, I appreciate everyone that tapped in, watched a few hours, many hours, like Debbie Sue. Definitely wasn't, you know, you didn't have to. And I definitely don't recommend watching the replays, that's for sure. There's some long ones. I did my longest live, which was 4 hours and 15 minutes with Gabriella when we were cooking the pan Dias de los Muertos. My God, I'm just going to give up on saying that. Day of the Dead bread. And then I showed her how to make the papel picado, the Mexican flag, punched paper flags. So guys, we're going to go up to this hut and I can see the chat a bit better there, and we're going to do some push-ups and some triceps and maybe some squats. Even though I love walking, like I said, I'm trying to prioritise getting my heart rate up and also building better strength in my bones by obviously, you know, doing weight bearing exercises. Not always necessarily using weights, you can use your own body weight. But again, you know, I'm no friggin' anything. I'm just me, Dora, whose real name is actually Muriara, from Australia, who's just sharing her experiences, right? And then sometime through the week, no pressure on me, Dora, I have to finish the video I made of answering Paul's question. And, oh my gosh, there was another question. I think it was Alison. Alison had a question. I answered that one too. But I haven't, you know, edited it. So anyway, I need to do that. Okay, Paul's got here. I love walking and being outside with nature. And Simply Debbie Sue's got, I see more places. Oh, so you saw in form of pieces with it. Can't even read properly today. It's such a nice experience. We're talking about the Day of the Dead. All right, let's have some water. Guys, you don't have to be here for this, trust me. Debbie Sue, you need to go sort out Alison and be her moderator. I don't know what's happening over there, but you guys go check that out. I'm just going to be here doing my thing, okay? Ignoring you, but not really ignoring you. Okay, let's go. Heart rate. I don't have to look. All right, what are we going to do? I want to stretch first. Actually, I'm going to do some body tapping, guys. I just feel like I really need to tap it out. I do this by the phones, guys. And you should Google it. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. Hey, Deb! How you going, Deb? You caught me on a live. So Debbie Sue's in two places at once. I getcha. I'm down for it. It's all good. Done it too. How are you, Deborah? Hey, Deb. Paul's here. You finally get to see Paul. Because I know in my replays you're like, hi, Paul. Paul never sees that. So talk to Paul. And Mike's here too. And Debbie Sue. It's like the whole team is here. And yes, I'm feeling myself up, okay, guys? I'm feeling myself up. It's a really fun way to do it. And this might look like I'm filling myself up. I'm not, okay? And yes, I'm rubbing my groin. Rhonda! Hey Rhonda, how you going? Okay, I've got an exercise. I'm here still. Heart rate is 87. It's dropped a bit. That's all right. We're gonna get it up. Let's do this. Okay. So we're gonna go hard first. Oh, disclaimer. Do not subscribe. I am not a fitness channel. Do not. All right, let's do this. I feel like I haven't done them for a while. It's okay to stop and have some breathers, Dora, and have some water. Oh. Yeah, I feel like, I haven't done that in a week or something. feel like I'm going back to day one, as in like it's kind of hurting a lot more than normal. All right, so you guys are catching up. Hi, No Name. How old are you? I don't know, how old do I look? Actually, I won't say that because you'll probably say 100. I'm 50. 50. 50. All right. Not a fitness channel, people. Do not subscribe. Do not subscribe. Just sharing my experiences with my friends. That felt easier. I don't know why, but that didn't feel bad. Tricep push-ups are really hurting. I don't know why. They really hurt. Today, normally I can do them quite easy. They hurt. Right. Okay guys, I just did 63 squats. I separated them into 3 sets. So 63 squats in Australia represents the 63 people that decide that they don't want to be here anymore. They take their lives due to mental health or decisions that we sometimes don't understand. So I need to take that opportunity to chat about that. Mental health is a massive thing happening in all our lives. We might not say that we have mental health. I don't have a mental health condition, but I have some mental health sometimes. Like for example, sometimes I have a panic attack and anxiety when I drank a lot of water and I have not taken electrolytes and I've exercised a lot. So that anxiety and panic attack is it's not normal for me, and that's a really weird feeling on me. Now, some people live with that all the time, and yeah, it's horrible. I have friends that have anxiety, and it's debilitating for them, and that is a mental illness. So depression is classed as a mental illness. It's just not that we don't have depression all the time, right? But if you have depression for a long-term period, it can cause mental health. So, obviously I talk about this because I lost a good girlfriend to mental health. So Debbie Sue's got here, yes it is. All of us are affected by mental health at some point, whether or not ourselves, our family members or close friends. Yeah, very true. And also like our future selves. Like I do this health stuff because I want to hope that, I'm going through the women's change, they say. I don't know where I am in it. I don't happen to have, a lot of the side effects a lot of my friends have had. Some of my friends are literally going crazy. It's very sad to watch. And I made a real point about 3 years ago to get myself fit, because I knew that coming through this age group, that things are going to happen to my body, mentally, physically, and if I'm in a better, healthy position, I'll be able to deal with it. So I'm so proud of my younger self for doing that, because if I didn't do that, I don't know where I'd be today, right? Like, who knows? I've had friends that have, literally broken up with their partners, done a lot of crazy things because of their mental health. So yeah, as I said, it's very, very precious and we should look after it. And looking after our health is sometimes the start of mental health. I mean, I'm not no expert here, guys. I'm just, telling my experience and sharing what I know. I have worked in the mental health space, and it's hard. It's really hard watching people go through mental health. And then sometimes there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. They take tablets that cause them other, side effects. It's really debilitating. My friend Esther, she took tablets, but she didn't like the way it made her feel. So she went off them, right? And then she used alcohol to numb that. I need to look at exercise. Okay. Man, I did 15 there. I don't know what's going on, guys. Push-ups, am I doing it wrong? Because it seems like it's easier. I don't know, that's really weird. Okay, squats, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Deb's got here. I have my girls to get me out of a dark hole. And obviously, I've got your email, Deborah. I need to email you. It's great. I mean, this is the other thing, right? Having supportive people around you is really helpful. There's a lot of people that don't, and that's the other side of it, right? And even if you have supportive people, like Esther, she had a husband, she had a whole family around her, children, everyone. It didn't help. I don't want to make you mad, Dora. You're getting so strong. Why would I get mad? Actually, I wanted to, no. Hold on, just give me a second. Let me just prep myself again. I've got 10 minutes. I've got 15 minutes. Let's go back on the beach. Let's get back on the beach. Hey, seagulls. Woo. Oh, I don't know what it is, guys. As soon as I hit the beach, there's a certain lightness about me, guys. It just feels so, so nice. And I know a lot of people don't live near the beach, so I do take this for granted. But, obviously I don't mean to rub it in, guys. But Paul, do you spend much time walking on the beach? Or do you normally walk on the tracks? Hey, Sue, can you tell me what's going on with Alison? Obviously, like she was saying something about needing to go live, her battery about to die. I was just like really wondering why. And then she wanted you to be a moderator, dog, the vet. What's going on? It's a joke. You might punch me. I'd never punch you. And that joke's gone right over my head. I glow when I'm on the beach. Yeah, I think you're probably right, I do. It's my happy place, right? And, you know, they say that you should write a list of all the things that make you happy and that you should do at least one of those things on a list a day. So, Deb, can I ask you, what's the one thing that you've done today that's made you happy? I mean, the day's not over, so there's still time. What's one thing that you love doing that makes you happy that you've done today? And you know that I'm going to ask all of you this, so you might as well get ready for your answer. But I'm asking Deb right now. You know, obviously one of those things on my list is going to the beach and walking on the beach. There's a certain lightness, like Debbie Sue, there's a glow. There's a glow. I like that. There's a glow. There is a glow. It's my inner shine, right? Because when you're happy, you shine brighter, right? So that's my point, I guess, Deb. I started my oil painting. Right. What are you painting? Wayne. Hey, Wayne. So guys, welcome in Custom Screen Printing, which is my mate, Wayne. A lot of you guys will know Wayne. He's been around a few times. Wayne is also a live streamer. So if you like, you should check him out. How are you, Wayne? So yeah, Deb, I'd love to know what you're painting. I know you've talked about wanting to paint, Colorado mountains. Wow, okay. Have you got a picture or are you painting from your mind? Because obviously that's where you're from. That's where Deborah's from. She lives in Texas at the moment, but she's from Colorado originally. And a couple of months back, she went to Colorado to visit her children, one of her daughters. So, yeah, I'd love to know, was it from a photo or both? Okay, cool, great. All right, well, Debbie Sue, I reckon you have a nice list of things that make you happy. Can you share one of the things that you did today that made you happy? And if you haven't done it yet, what are you going to do today? The day's not finished. That makes you happy. Because I really like this list. And if you don't have a list and you haven't thought about it, I beg you to write a list of things that, top 5, 10 if you want, that make you happy, and then try to do one of those a day. Okay, so Debbie Sue's just telling me what's happening with Alison. She's on the live now. I'm doing double duty. Her dog is very sick and she may not make it. She might have to have him to the vet tomorrow so he won't suffer. Okay. Oh, poor thing. But why is she doing a live? Just to tell everyone about it? Because she was saying something about her battery's about to die, and it was like, I was kind of confused about that. You're fine, Wayne. That's great, Wayne. So, Paul, Mr. Lurker in the background. Now, I know Paul would be lurking on many other channels at the moment too. So we always value Paul's time when we can get it. So, Paul, I know the answer, walking. Give me another one. I'll give you another one too, okay? So, Paul, what is one thing you did today that makes you happy? And I actually probably know it in my head already because, I've got to know you quite well. And I'm just going to put it out there. I reckon one things that you do in a day, and obviously you don't do it every day, is you go get a coffee and sit with your friends. Because when you did that live with me that day, when you jumped on, you surprised us all. You know, you showed us your little town, you took us on some of the walks, which now when you do a video, I actually know where you are. So cool. And you took us to the little town. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna turn around. And you know, you pointed out the cafe that you go to, the lady, the main barista that serves you. You're gonna catch up with your friends for a coffee and a natter. So Wayne's just finished his live a few minutes ago. Debbie Sue's got, I don't know what's going with Alison's battery, laugh. Okay, fair enough. I'll check her live out later on. Dora, I gave you a thumbs up and shared you to my community, my friend. Thank you very much, Wayne. You don't have to, trust me, you don't have to, but thank you. So Mike, custom screen printing is Wayne. So Wayne, Mike Adventure Sparks is my good mate. He's actually from Colorado, but he lives in Minnesota. And he's got a really cool channel. Does lots of adventures, like Paul, very like into walking, different things by the water. I think Paul and Mike, very driven by water, just like Dora. We love water, right? But different adventures. Mike loves fishing, boating. I mean, I think Paul would probably like that too, but he doesn't, yeah. But he's always like, you know, by the water. Oh, that's my head. So Debbie, Sue and Wayne would know each other because I met them both through Kathleen's channel. Has Kathleen been live today? Look, I'm going to be honest, I haven't looked at YouTube today. I slept in, which I really needed to do. And then I read my 10 pages, drank a litre of water. I gave my, you know, the plate that I plated up for my dad yesterday for the offering on the Day of the Dead altar. I gave that to the chickens. I gave a nice little plate selection for Blackie. So Blackie's going crazy right now, eating all the leftovers from my dad's plate. A bit of fish, a bit of chips, a bit of roast potato, a seafood stick, some rendang curry, some fried rice, some fried noodles, some vegetable. So when I get home, guys, this is the uptake of, you know, the 75 hard on me, is that, you know, if I don't prepare my week ahead, I'm behind the 8 ball, and I'm already behind the 8 ball. I should have got up earlier to make my salads for the week, but obviously I put sleep as a priority today. So that means when I get home, I've got about half an hour to have a shower, have my breakfast, make a salad, make my lunch for the week, or for today at least, because I've got to go to work. Because when I get home from work, I'll get home about 6:30 at night, then I've got to do my next 45-minute exercise. Say hello to Diogo somewhere in the day there. Say hello to my mum. Tell some of my friends that I'm still alive. So yeah, I tell you, I've got to say, work gets in the way. But you know what? It is what it is. I'm not one of these, you know, full-time YouTubers. And I don't even think I really aspire to be one, to be honest. I like my life. I like being able to have, you know, the different relationships I have through my day, like my work life, my clients, my friendships. You know, there's a lot of emphasis right now on YouTube about, oh, you've got to be a full-time content creator, create. And you know, I've been there, I buy into it sometimes. But you know what? I'd miss this, guys. I know it's not Cancun, it's not the Maldives, but I tell you guys, it's home. And there's some value in home. There really is. Do you reckon I can play Russian roulette jumping through that? Nah, let's not do that. There's value in being at home and being grounded, right? I mean, I love travel. Don't get me wrong. Love it. You're not going to see the end of Dora traveling. But, you know, I just see that there's a lot of people striving to be full-time content creators, like, you know, I mean, obviously in the adventure travel market, but, you know, they travel the world out of a suitcase, which sounds really glamorous and exciting, but I've done it for 6 months before, and it's not glamorous and exciting. I mean, it is, but it isn't. But imagine doing that full-time and having no house, you know. I love being able to come home and for my beach walk and, you know, have a breakfast on the deck. Or like I said yesterday, have a breakfast with my dad in front of his photo. But at the same time, it's also very exciting to be able to travel and have breakfast in different locations, right? I think for me personally, if I have a magic wand, I'd like to be a part-time content creator. And I'm trying to create that, guys. I'm at the moment, I'm having Fridays off. Right now with 75 Hard, my life is kind of consumed with that. But I'll move through that, and then, you know, I really want to start creating better content to put me in a space that I'll be classed as like a part-timer. You know, one day I'll make some pocket money out of it. Who knows? But I'm not going to break my ass trying to be like that, because I know a lot of people out there are, and that can also cause a lot of mental health. Because, you know, if you don't get the views, you don't get the watch hours, it's a cycle of perpetual, you know, shit, really, I'll be honest. I mean, I love YouTube, don't get me wrong. Love it. I love being able to share my experiences with you guys, especially love lives. And I love, you know, the community that we've all fostered together. I think it's really a beautiful space. We've done our 45, guys. Yay! I mean, you know, a lot of you guys I would not have met if I didn't do lives. Like, I really have got to know Mike really well by doing lives. I mean, that's, you know, I made friends with him on someone else's comments, and then, you know, he started watching my lives, and we've got to know each other quite well. Paul, I mean, I knew Paul way before I started doing lives. I should be taking my shoes off before I get in my car. My car is like a sand pit right now. So, you know, let's add to the sand pit. Debbie Sue, you know, I wouldn't have met Debbie Sue if I hadn't done a live with Kathleen. I got to know Kathleen by doing lives. You know, there's a lot of, you know, I'm not saying I don't like the space, I love the space, but I think that we should treat it more about YouTube's not our life. Our life is outside, right? Oh my gosh, okay, aircon going. Whew. I think that, and look, I want to remember this myself, guys. Dora, you know, if you whatever you get out of it's great, but personally, Dora, stop your scrolling in the morning. Wake up in the morning. You know, have some water. Do a prayer. Do your meditation. Do your gong. I have this gong. Tell yourself what you're grateful for that morning. Read your 10 pages. Then if you want to, then scroll. Yeah, there's nothing important on YouTube that you're going to miss if you don't watch it, an hour, 2 hours later. Just saying. I'm going to put you down. Oh, let me just see what I've been saying here. Justin's there. I drive 45 minutes north to get face to face with that beach, just like Deb right now. Hey, Justin, how you going? Hey, Deb and Mike, how you going? Justin, hey, you can come meet me one morning for a walk. I'm open. Trust me. If you want to come walk with me one morning, I'd love to meet you. I'm sure even the community would love to meet you. I know you're not a creator yet, but you want to. That'd be great. Hey, putting it out there. Oh yeah, honestly, the community is the best thing about this, right? Hey, completely the community. I'll put you guys down, okay? I'm going to drive home. You guys can keep on chatting. Okay, 2 litres on. My electrolytes. I can't forget my electrolytes. That's important because I drink so much water at the moment. I'm sweating so much. Hey, Boostly. Boostly. Dropping in to say hi. I have to go to school. Boostly, what with this YouTube thing? When are you not allowed to be on YouTube? Because guys, don't look at Boostly's channel. Okay, I just want to say anything. Boostly is under 16. So Boostly, apparently YouTuber here in Australia is cutting off people. So when's that happening? All right, let's go. Let's go. Cars. Oh, heart rate is up, guys. Heart rate is up. I feel good, guys. I feel like I'm energized to start my day. Isn't it amazing sometimes if you just give yourself a bit of rest, a bit of a walk, take yourself to your happy place, you feel so much better. Not that I wasn't feeling good already, but I'm noticeably tireder at the moment. I have been like up till midnight the last couple of nights with the Day of the Dead stuff. So I appreciate you guys again. If you've been watching a bit of my Day of the Dead series, it finished last night. The last video, I need to add it to the playlist, but the last video is my last live. Basically how I celebrated yesterday, and we shared the last hour of the Day of the Dead together. And yeah, I just want to say, that took a lot out of me, and I would never change anything. I'm really proud that I got to share that with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I know a lot of you did enjoy it, so thank you. I definitely got a lot of watch hours from it, guys, just letting you know that. Obviously, I don't do things for watch hours. That's definitely not how I do things. But, I did look at the stats. The series did actually get a few views, and there was a lot of people watching it in the replay. Even though I do say to you guys, do not watch the replays of a live. It's wasting your life. Trust me, there's better things to do. Like go for a walk outside. Like Deb and Mike. Where have you been walking today? I bet you any money you guys have went on a really nice walk somewhere. I'd love to know in the chat where you've been walking today. If you guys don't know, that's a channel, isn't it? Trekking with Deb and Mike. Or Mike and Deb, Trekking with Deb and Mike. Whatever the handle is, Deb and Mike's channel. They're from Arizona. Big hikers. Amazing people. In their 60s. Fit as fuck. You guys are my role models. Honestly, my role models. Life goals, right? Those guys are, hiking, walking. Obviously, look at them. They're fit. They're really fit. There's something in that, guys. Look at the people that are older than you. And if you like how they are physically, as in they're fit, they're walking around, they're happy people. there's something in what they're doing. So just saying, if you want to look at their channel, there's a few hints in there what they do. Obviously, they've got movement. They move. So I just think that's amazing, and that's where I want to go, guys. That's what I want to be. I want to be like Deb and Mike, hiking in their 60s, hiking in their 70s, hiking in their 80s. Crap, one was hiking in our 90s, right? Hiking in our hundreds. I don't know if we want to be a 100. I don't know. Not sure about that. All right, guys, I'm going to go. What have we got here? Dora, the Energizer battery. Thank you. I do strive to be like that sometimes, but sometimes I'm just a little bit depleted. Are you going live again? Not today. Not tomorrow. Like in your morning. No. I'm done for today. You deserve the watch hours. Thank you. And to be honest, they're just watch hours. You know, like as I said, he knows where I go with that. But you know, I'm not going to put that much emphasis on it. But you know, that obviously was a good series. People enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And hey, plus if I enjoyed it, right? So see you guys. Buenos dias, or should I say to most of you, buenas tardes. Have a good afternoon. Salamat. Now Paul would say, Maddie, we're going. Hi, mate. Bye, guys. See ya. God bless. Hasta mañana, meaning I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye, Sir Paul. See you, Paul.